Karma is a bitch. Okay, so now we can do the story time because I've been on here for about 3 minutes. So I'm trying to think of how I want to tell this story because there's so many parts. Okay, so I have been together with somebody on and off for a long ass time, basically. On and off. Thank you. Because basically the nigga would always like leave, cheat, get new people. And then whenever like somebody would show me attention or like people that like me would like show me that they like me or like start to do stuff for me or like start to move in, he would run back and stop me from moving forward. Thank you. He would stop me. I wouldn't cheat on you either. He would stop me from like moving forward or whatever. So basically, the nigga spent, and he's basically, we've been together pretty much all my life, on and off. But he's been in control of my life pretty much all of my life. So basically, what he would do is he would chase people away anytime that people would get close to me, like people who were actually interested in me. But just from like everything that happened, I don't think he ever. I mean, I think there was a time where he was, but I think it was jealousy. Um, and there's reasons, and I understand. Like I'm looking back and thinking like I could see what the jealousy and the animosity came from, but at the same time, I don't understand because it's like certain circumstances. There was a lot of stuff I didn't know. Like I feel like I was punished for stuff that I knew nothing about. Like it's a lot of stuff that I was like in the dark about. So it's like I feel like people would punish me and do weird shit to me for stuff that I had no idea affected them or you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. So it's like to get mad at me for something I don't know about is kind of weird. Like it could be, I could see if I was I got an area of Detroit. People don't even visit, not even cause perfect place for your boyfriend. Oh, but that's not my boyfriend. That is my ex. We're not together. I don't want to get back together with him. And I never even would have started talking to him again. But I didn't know all the facts that this nigga has been cheating on me for years and been dogging me, leaving me. I didn't know all these things. So when I went back to try to like rekindle something recently, thank you. I wasn't aware of everything that had happened. So it makes sense of why everybody was trying to get me away from him. Like everybody was trying to get me away from him. But I didn't know why. Yes, deep combo. I didn't know why. I didn't know all the facts. And like people were trying to tell me, but like they would do it in like a subliminal way to where like I wasn't putting it together. Like it just took me a while to understand what people were trying to tell me. Hey, so basically, I'm trying to think. He was basically trying to sabotage me, or you could say destiny swap. With he was trying to destiny swap his new girl, but she's really not new because she's been around. I can't really explain that, but technically she was around before I was around because I just didn't know I was around. She was around since 2016. And that's the first time that's not the first time he left me, but that's the first time that a lot of shit was affected in 2016, like this time shift. A lot of people were sabotaged in this process. A lot of people passed away during this process. Ever since he started being around this girl, a lot of bad things have happened around him. A lot of people have passed away. A lot of bad things have happened to people. A lot of people went broke. Just a lot of just bad energy, bad, whatever. I don't know what curse them motherfuckers have, but a lot of people have had their lives ruined by them too. And I'm starting to think that, thank you, that she was behind the scenes of a lot of stuff because now I see how easily convinced like a person is. And I think that this was a form of destiny swapping. I think they were going to try to destiny swap with me to try to give her my spot because of a lot of the stuff. Like, she had been around since 2016 and she had been in a band in 2016. So I can't even say that she stole that idea from me. I can't really say that. She might have wanted to be in a band too, but I've always been interested in being a band. This girl sat back and watched me for years, and I had no idea. She sat back and watched me for years, and she studied me, and she studied my ideas and my plans and my goals and my moves and my looks, and then sat around and waited in line to be with him. And so she thought and he thought that I was going to be gone. So their plan was they were going to destiny swap me and push her forward. But it doesn't work. I'm divine feminine. You can't destiny swap with me, and I walk with God. It's like none of your plans, especially your evil plans, none of them, they all backfire. Like, everybody was delayed because of them. Nobody could put out albums. It was fucking everybody's money up because it's a whole process. Labels get paid from artists. Artists get paid from their music. You get what I'm saying? They going on tour, all types of shit. Fucked multiple people over, not just me. Like, a lot of our money got stopped during this season, these past year and two. A lot of our money got fucked up from them. People fighting cases. Think about how many RICO cases were out. I thought that them RICO cases was because of me, but they weren't because of me. I was the one that saved them. The RICO cases came from them. And that's also another reason why he had so much animosity towards me, because he was putting cases on people, and that's how he was getting his money. He was using these cases to extort people, and I was getting them free. So that's another. But see, I didn't know because the beef be a lot of people have like hidden beef. It's not. It's not. You wouldn't know unless you put two and two together. It's not direct beef. Two people will hate each other and still post a picture together and be at an event together like they're cool, but be dissing each other in their songs. Like, that's how these people are. Some of these people are. I'm just keeping it real. But no, they don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, so basically they tried to ruin a lot of people's lives. They thought they were gonna get rid of a lot of people, steal a lot of people's money, extort a lot of people, ruin a lot of people's careers, but it really just backfired. Like, a majority of the people that they tried to sabotage or sabotage their career is back doing good. Like, certain artists that dropped their albums, they did well or doing well. You know what I mean? Like, the plan didn't work, but it was close. I ain't gonna lie at times, but it never was gonna work. God ordained all this. This was to open my eyes and to show me, because I had a certain vision about him. I had a certain thought about the type of person I thought he was, but he was wearing a mask the whole time. He's a narcissist. Um, so all this had to happen to show me the type of person he is. Plus, God wanted me to see how people would treat me broke. He wanted to see like who would offer to help, who would send me $10, who would make sure I ate a meal, who would make sure I had clothes, who would make sure I was, because of how much shit I've done for so many people. So he wanted to show me like, look, you do all this shit for all these people. Now watch when I take everything away from you. Who's going to come and help you? Very few people showed up. Very few. A lot of them were upset when shit started getting better for me. A lot of people started hating. They were angry because they spent time, money, and energy and had a mind that they were going to steal all of our money. They was counting. They thought they was about to be loaded. They was counting up. They was like, "Oh, we about to do." No, backfired. So I'm dead ass serious. They did. They thought they was about to take our money and shit. This shit is crazy as hell. Yes, they thought they was going. They thought they was. But God did all of this. And then he also, it wasn't just me. He also wanted to show certain people, not just me, look at the people around you. Look at how many people you helped. And look at how they all shitted on you when you wasn't in a position to be able to help them at the moment. I wasn't the only person that got shitted on. A lot of people got shitted on in this process. A lot of people got sabotaged. A lot of people's careers got sabotaged. A lot of niggas was fighting RICO cases, going to court. Like, niggas lost awards, probably lost deals behind this shit. Like, this shit fucked up a lot of people's money. So it wasn't just my life that was ruined. And that's how you know. God said, you will know them by their fruit. And you could use this as even women. Look at you can use my life. When I was dating certain people, I was always struggling. I was always broke. I was always depressed. I was always going through something. There was always some weird shit happening in my life, drama, arguing, weird shit. Then when I started dating the right people, good things started happening to me. When I started being friends with the right people, I started getting in the right circles. You will know them by their fruit. If you're around people and you see your fruit starting to dry up, you gotta go. And that's the same thing for men. If you're around, if your life is thriving, you're doing so good, and then you get with the bitch and your life is just going to shambles, chances are it's that bitch. I can't even lie to you. Chances are it's that bitch. So pay attention to that. But anyways, yes, people will sit around and and that's how you know when a bitch is deeply rooted and secure. Any bitch that sits around and dates married men and plots on married men, and it's one thing if you didn't know, because I was lied to before. But if you know the nigga is married, it's publicized, he's with his wife, he's with his kids, you've been around his kids, you've been around his wife, you see that he's married, and you still sit around and you like plot and like ploy one day to be with them, that says a lot about your self-esteem, because why can't you find your own husband? And this is not the first time that this has happened. From what I was told, the other nigga that she fucks with is married as well. So this bitch is mashed potatoes and fucking green beans. She just sits at home and waiting for a nigga to show up. The nigga is with her right now, but that's just because the nigga is broke and has nowhere else to go. That's it. He wants to go home. He's just not allowed. He wants to go home. He hates it there. Look at his life. Look at what he's going through. Like, what? He just not allowed to come home. He don't have a fucking choice. But yeah, so they did all this shit. They tried to put all these rumors out about my fiance to try to get me to not like him anymore. And it did kind of work. I'm gonna lie, me and him like definitely were distant for a while. We were not necessarily, we were not on good terms. We were on bad terms. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We were on terrible terms. And I had stopped like listening to his music. I had stopped fucking with him for real. But I didn't know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not thinking, like, I had to learn the hard way that a lot of these people are bad people. Like, then when I started seeing how they really sat there and just made shit up about me that, like, absolutely wasn't true, I'm like, oh, they sit around and just make shit up about people. Like, now I know I have to use discernment and really get to know somebody myself, because people really do be hating and trying to sabotage like the relationships and stuff. So yes, I'm getting married to my favorite rapper. I manifested this. I'm getting married to my favorite rapper. I've been saying this for a long time. I don't really know how long I've been saying it, but I've been saying it for a long time. I know I manifested this shit. I used to say this all the time, like, we gonna get married, we gonna have each other's first kids. So delusional, because I didn't even know how I was ever gonna meet this nigga. But it's not a secret. It's not a secret. Y'all want me to say it? It's obvious who it is. It's Drake. Oh my God, I said it. I said it. I. But yeah, so I dodged the fucking bullet, but I just didn't know. Like so much shit, like and that's what I feel like they were trying to put me in so much chaos that I couldn't see what was going on. When I say so much shit happened from 2023 until 2026, that it's like I couldn't see clear because it was just so much shit going on. Rico cases, beef, people passing away, my life in shambles, beefing with my family, going broke, like every it was just so okay, like my I couldn't focus, like it was just so much shit that it's like I couldn't really see what was going on until I don't know, it's like God woke me up one day and was like, no, you need to see this shit, you are missing a lot of key details, I'm trying to wake you up. Yes, there was so much shit going on that I it was like a distraction, it was a distraction of like what was really going on. So yeah. Then I found out that he left the house. He left and he moved on with this girl. He proposed to her and everything, which I don't know how he was going to propose to her when he's married, but whatever delusion. And he's a narcissist. He probably did that just to keep her around. He probably had no intentions of really marrying her. Do you really think he was going to divorce his wife? Do you know what he would have had to pay? He cheated on her and left the house. Even if she signed a prenup, it doesn't matter. He cheated. He's broke. He has no money to pay her. He would probably be put on. You really think he was going to? He's a narcissist. Do you really think he was going to divorce? No. Narcissist. He kept you around for 10 years. Why would he marry you now? If he's okay, if he knows that you're okay with sitting at home and being a side bitch and you let him do whatever he wants to do, why the fuck would he marry you 10 years later? When he knows that you sat around for 10 years and waited on this nigga, bitch, you'll wait 10 more. You'll wait 10 more. And he's still married. He's a fucking narcissist. It was all a lie. Anyways, so he was just fucking all my friends, fucking my family members, just going crazy, all this wild shit. But I don't care because that's why I said that. I said, God showed them my fake counterfeit husband so that all these bitches, because he knew all these bitches are weird and always try to backdoor me and always want the nigga that I have. So all the attention was on that nigga while my real husband was getting his shit together. So you picked the wrong nigga, and I want you to try this one. What is he? I dare you. But yeah, so that's the story time. Bitches are weird. Bitches will really sit in your face and really like want your life. And then that's what's so crazy is y'all be seeing a female and you'll see her life, her success, how she dresses, the shit she accomplished, and you will automatically think that it came from the nigga. And whole time it's the bitch with the money. And she's been taking care of that nigga all these years. He may have been up a handful of times, and every time he's up, it's a dumbass investment, stupid ass house, an overpriced bar. It's just always, it's never consistent. It's never consistent. It's the bitch is the one with the money. She's the one with the star power. She's the one that if shit gets fucked up, she can put an album out and go on tour and make a couple dollars. You feel what I'm saying? She's the one with the nigga can't even tour. And that's the real money in the industry now. Tour money. He can't even tour. What do you really think? No. She was the one with the money. And that's happened to me before too. Like, bitches be watching my life and seeing how a nigga treat me, and then he don't treat her nothing like that. Like, it'd be crazy. So it's like, be careful when you see two people in a relationship and you assume that the good shit is coming from the man, because it could very well be the woman. And in that case, you were tricked. But, anyways, needless to say, they learned their lesson. No, I don't think they did, because they're still fucking with me. But karma's gonna get them. I ain't even worried about it. Like, you took the most evilest nigga off my hands. You ended up with multiple STDs, a baby that's not his, that you're claiming is his, which isn't his, which just shows you the type of relationship that they have. The baby is probably the other bitch's husband's baby, but that nigga probably wouldn't claim the baby. So she put it on him because this is the only nigga that's retarded and goofy to fall for that shit. But it's probably whoever her other nigga is that's married. It's probably no, but me and him have not had sex in a long time. But anyways, so that's probably who the baby daddy really is, if I had to guess right. Or she might not even know who her baby daddy is, because the type of shit that they be on, she probably has no clue who her baby daddy is. But that's none of my business. I don't give a fuck. Even if he was the baby dad, that child's gonna be broke, struggling, cursed because of the intentions of how these babies were brought in. And that's why all his children that he had on me will never amount to nothing, because it was done with bad intentions. You knew the nigga was married. What the fuck? Hold on, y'all. Trying to see if my motherfucking flowers came. My man just texted me. I wanted my flowers. So that I'm just doing a story time about how these bitches are weird. I'm just trying to see if it says it's still coming. Okay, cool. Just as long as it was coming. My man got me some flowers. I love it here. But anyway, so yeah, so and then whole time my man's been the one like taking care of me, getting me stuff. And I thought it was my ex. And no, it was my man. I didn't know, because the nigga just don't be doing the most. He just be quiet. Like, I didn't know how he felt or anything. Like, I didn't know. Like, we probably could have been more serious, but I didn't know how he felt about me. I didn't think, like, because we were on such bad terms and we both said bad shit about each other. So I just didn't think that he really like liked me like that. So I was just gonna fuck with my ex, because I was just like, well, I don't want to add another body. And we was supposedly married. So I'm like, let me see if I can make this shit work. Because I never knew. But nah, he didn't want me. He made his choice. That's where he wanted to be. And now he wants to come back because shit is looking up for me. Like, shit is looking up for me, and now the nigga want to come back. Like, no. And then on top of me helping him, because the nigga is like going through a tough time, so I like went out of my way to help him. And I really still did that shit for my kids though, because I already know once you can't pay, they start targeting your kids. So I just had to make sure my kids was good. And that's the only reason why I did that shit. It was more so about my kids than anything. But The nigga still tried to shit on me and fuck my money up after the only person that could help him helped him. This nigga got all these friends around him, all these hoes around him, all these people that he puts above me. He listens to their opinions about me, but when your ass was down and out, who had any money to help you? And you be around these niggas 24/7. You feel me? You support them 24/7. You post these niggas all the time. You always inviting these motherfuckers places. You feel me? But the one person that was actually able to help you shit on. Like you didn't learn. And I think that's another thing that God was showing me. Like, now watch what happens. Watch this. I'm gonna let you help him, but you're gonna see what happens when you help him, just so that you stop helping him. Literally, when I started talking to this nigga again, a lot of shit got weird for me. Now that I'm not fucking with this nigga no more, life is looking good. I'm at peace. Y'all don't see me yelling, snapping, arguing on here no more, going back and forth with nobody. Y'all don't see me having no hectic ass days. I'm on this bitch crying about what's going on in my life. Like, I literally do skincare routine, eat good, take vitamins, work out, take a good shower, and I go to bed by 8 o'clock now. I don't even stay up late no more. I don't even do late night streams. Like, I literally go to bed by like 8 or 9. I'm showered. I'm chilling. Like, you could see a whole 360 of my life, from cutting off certain individuals and getting away from certain energy. Like, so yeah, had to let that nigga go. And then people sitting around this bitch acting like I'm jealous or anybody's jealous of their relationship. Like, y'all ain't happy. You ain't happy. You got a ring by a nigga who's married. You're pregnant. Y'all struggling financially. And you sharing this nigga with like 100 different people. And he lives with you. Where is your stuff? She was probably getting stuff in the beginning. I'm sure she was, because his money was up. My flowers are here. See, I have a good man. You know what I'm saying? Nails done, hair done, everything big. I don't know what y'all be having, but. Wait. I gotta put some water in the vase. But I'm going to actually cut them and use this when I get to the house. But I'm gonna just leave them like this for today. But I'm gonna actually do them cute. But I got flowers. So happy. So happy. And then my dad doesn't even want me to work. Like, yes, I'm going to work. Fuck out of here. I like to spend money. We gotta have a lot of money at all times. And we got kids. Like, I'm gonna work for a couple years, but I'm not gonna work for long. I'd rather retire and support my kids. Like, I know when I'm gonna step away and let my kids start having the light. Like, I'm not trying to do this shit forever, but since I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I was sabotaged by a hating ass nigga who's 30 years older than me, got to live his best life, then been everywhere in the country, did everything, but when it comes to opportunities for me, it just bothers this person. But you've done everything on earth. It's been my time. You have wasted years, nigga. Years of my motherfucking life. Anyways, but yes, I'm only going to work for a couple years. I'm going to lie to y'all. I'm retiring by like 35, 36. Yeah. I'll probably still run like my management company and stuff like that, but I'm still going to be hands off. I'm going to be working from home. and living my motherfucking life. I'm not gonna wait till I'm 50 to retire and enjoy this shit. I want to still be young. I'm dead ass serious. I want to still be young and be able to enjoy my life. So I have to work really hard for these next 5, 6 years, and then I can relax. Literally. That's our kids talking about something. They want steak and lobster for lunch at no types of shit. We don't got no cheap ass kids. For real. Like, gotta work hard. And then I just hate the fact that so much stuff was hidden from me because I was living my life a certain way. And it's like, I feel like that's bullshit. Like, I'm living my life a certain way, and you know that like certain people are watching me. It's like not really fair because it's like I'm living my life free. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird, but I feel like that was all done on purpose too. I'm gonna take this little pre-roll and unroll it because this is some infused weed. I'll put it in my blunt. But yeah, man, bitches are weird. I'm telling you. And then to have secret animosity with somebody who don't even know you. I could see if I actually knew this bitch. I had to Google this bitch to even find any information out about her. Only thing I knew was her name. I did not have any prior beef, no animosity. So like, it's just weird to me where all the animosity came from because I never knew you fucking existed. How can we be enemies? How can we be beefing if I don't know you? I knew everybody else. Not everybody else, but a lot of the other people I knew. But I didn't know this bitch. That's the part that also throws me off too, because I'm like, but that envy, bro, I'm telling you, motherfuckers really do be envious. And then the nigga would leave and come back, leave and come back. So I know there's got to be some deep insecurity. I mean, that's what the insecurity about me always is. Because this nigga talks to 100 other bitches, but it only seems like when it's me, it's a problem. That's because that nigga always leaves and comes back, but he ain't coming back this time. You're not doing that no more. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You already married one of the baddest bitches in the game. You fumbled that. You feel what I'm saying? You're not just gonna keep having your way. You don't even deserve a high value woman. You're not even a high value man. You have to be high value to get high value. That's why you have what you have. That's why you attract gold diggers and people who are users, because that's what you are. You're a user. You're a gold digger. You run behind people who are having their way at the height of their career. And then when shit gets fucked up, you don't be around them no more. You're a user. Last time I checked, Drake was still hanging out with OK Cyrus. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't doing shit, he was still and he offered to pay off that nigga's debt. Like, I'm sorry. Nigga's corny. OK Cyrus is a little corny. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that just shows you when you are who you are, you can be around anybody. It doesn't. So thank you for pushing me into the hands of a good ass man because I've been so happy ever since. And we get along good now that we know that people have been trying to fucking. He probably knew that because he knows more. He knew more than me. He still knows more than me, but I didn't know that. So yeah, thank you. And you about to see us win together while y'all do whatever it is that y'all do. I know that's gonna suck. That's gonna hurt to see me become everything that I always said, and you sat around and you laughed at all my dreams and my goals, and you ain't take them seriously. You didn't invest in me. You didn't see the vision. But you knew my ideas were good because you would give my ideas to these generic ass knockoffs, but it would never go anywhere because that's not how it works. It's not one size fit all. That's why I don't mind talking about my plans because it'll never work. God gave me an assignment that is only for me, just like He gave everybody an assignment that is only for them. Everybody has their different assignments. So when you try to take somebody else's assignment, how do you think that that's going to work? That's not your assignment. And everybody has an assignment. He don't just use me, He used everybody. He uses everybody. Even the bad people. He said he plotted that shit. All them liars and shit that were lying and conniving and spreading rumors. He did that. That was all part of his plans the whole time. Yeah. All this shit was this is what he called the wilderness. We were in the wilderness. That's what that was. Now we're not in the wilderness anymore. Now we're in the promised land. But that's why all that shit was going on, all that chaos. There was so much chaos, deaths, diseases, cases, all sorts of weird shit, blockings, people, just so much weird shit going on. We were all in the wilderness together. Yeah. Hi. But yeah. Any of our enemies, he's going to destroy. So that's why I'm not worried about it. As long as you're not worshiping those fucking demonic ass idols anymore, you will be protected. But if you do, he can't protect you. That's basically what he was saying. Basically, what he was saying was that was the key thing that makes him angry is idols. Everything else probably bothers him, but that is like the one thing that he's not going to tolerate. Idol worshiping other idols. So basically, he's saying everybody got to pick a side and probably pick it quick of which way you want to go. But he said that if you pick his side, basically you're in a contract with him, but you're going to have a lot of beautiful things happen in your life. Just like if you were in a contract with the devil. But the only difference is you don't have to worry about the devil tricking you. The devil be tricking you. God will never trick you. Literally. God will never trick you. So that's pretty much what he wanted. That's pretty much what he's saying. Told y'all. God is not who you think he is. He's not so bad. And life doesn't have to be so strict and so boring. Like people think that if they follow God, that they have to just go to church 7 days a week, can't live life, can't do it. No. It's not always what you do. It's how you do it. That's very much how God is. And it's always intentions. Like, what are your intentions behind what you're doing? Do you have good intentions or do you have bad intentions? What are your intentions behind what you're doing? Because sometimes, like war, that shit is in the Bible. Sacrifices, that shit is in the Bible. All of that shit is in the Bible. Prostitutes, it's in the Bible. There, it's all in the Bible. So yeah. I'm trying to debate if I want to smoke or not. I might as well smoke. This will probably be the last blunt I smoke. Then I'm gonna get my ass in the shower. Then I'm gonna eat my food. But yeah, a lot of people were hurt. Nigga got kids. Like this nigga left his kids, and then I was a bitch. How are you okay with a nigga just leaving his family? Like it's okay if a nigga is done with his family, but why would you not wait until he was done with his family? I think that's the part that people don't understand. It's not the fact that you are with the nigga, it's how you went about getting the nigga. I think that that is the thing that's like going over everybody's head. Like it's not nobody's jealous of you fucking with this nigga. Nobody was happy around him. It's the fact of how you went about it. If he didn't want to be with his family, that's fine. But you should have waited until he actually left and he actually got a divorce and filed for a divorce. That's how you do it when you have some sort of class about yourself and some self esteem and some morals. Like, that's my whole point. You let this nigga leave his kids, like his house with his children. That nigga has multiple children that was with him, that know him. That's very strange. At this point in my life, I can't be with a man that never has his kid. After a while, I'm gonna start asking, like, where is your kid? And like, even if you're the type of person where you don't have people around your kids, because I was dealing with somebody like that, he still had time where he went and did shit with his kids separate from me. You feel what I'm saying? So at least I knew he was getting them. But yes, we're not stressed over that, man. We are happy. I hope nobody thinks that we're beefing. I still don't like you. So I would like to just, we won't be in the same rooms anyway. So I doubt that we ever bump into each other. But yeah, I just don't want nobody to think we're beefing over a nigga. Cause I'm engaged. I'm getting married this year, next year. So I don't know. Okay, I lost my lighter. I had my lighter when I did my makeup. I wonder if I put it in my makeup bag. And then after this, I'm about to get my ass in the shower, do this skincare, and lay down and eat and relax. But yeah, so I hate a nigga that only likes you when other people like you. Like if everybody was calling me ugly and nobody wanted to fuck with me, that nigga wouldn't fuck with me. But because everybody's been complimenting me and calling me pretty, and motherfuckers been trying to shoot their shot, now all of a sudden the nigga wants to come back around. But if I wasn't getting that attention and motherfuckers was sitting on me, he would not want to be back with me. I hate people that are influenced by other people's opinions. Like you can't fuck with me until you see other people fuck with me. That's weird. That means you don't really fuck with me. I wouldn't give a fuck if the whole world went against you. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't care what you did to them. Fuck that got to do with me. Real shit. Like you can't wait until you see other people fuck with me to try to fuck with me. Like it's too late now. And then it's like you ain't even fully in the door either. You still was motherfucking. You feel me? Like, nah, ain't no. I see how you is. If you ran off, If I supported you and then you ran off and you went and built a new life with somebody else and it wasn't even that much money, imagine when like some real money comes. And then if you married to me, you entitled to a portion of my money, especially if I make more than you. I've seen it happen to Mary, and I've seen that shit happen to Wendy Williams. You feel what I'm saying? And then Wendy's nigga went off, got a new bitch. I think that's the same thing that happened with Mary's nigga. Went off, got a younger bitch, and used her money. She gotta maintain this nigga's lifestyle while he just laid up fucking on a new bitch. And they just splurging with her money and their money. Like, oh fuck no. You've already done that to me. And that's exactly, let me look this up. Please, phone don't die. Please. I need this to work. Because now I just have to look this up at what year this happened. Come on. I can Google it on my laptop because this shit, yeah. The phone is cooked. Let me go on my laptop real quick. Right here. Then Mary J. Blige get divorced. 2018, 2 years after, was originally filed in 2016. That's what happened. And she's the younger girl, but she's only 3 years younger. That's why I'm trying to make it seem. Y'all act like this bitch is like 21. This bitch is 27. I'm sure she'll be turning 28 at some point. You'll be 30 soon. That was when it happened. Filed in 2016, went through in 2018. That's when all the views and all that shit dropped. And he was awarded half of my fucking money. And I still had to take care of him. And he was using my money to take care of this bitch. See? I told you. Now let's look and see when did Wendy Williams get divorced? This nigga tried to put me in a conservatorship, and he would have took all my money, and I would have been left with nothing. When did Wendy Williams get divorced? 2020. That was a big year for me. And I told y'all I got sabotaged that year. And that was also the same year that nigga started having heart failure. Karma. Divorce. 20 years of marriage. January 2020. The original file for divorce was April 2019. Yep. This been going on for a long time. Yeah. Fuck no, I don't want to get back together. You never chose me. If you gotta go and choose 700 other people, it's because you wasn't sure. Like, it's funny because it's like how you treat me is how my man treats other bitches. And that's how I know you don't fuck with me. Like, how you treat me is how my man treats other bitches. That's exactly how I know. This nigga proposed to however many people. I know for a fact.